Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As I told you guys yesterday that I would be back in with a part 2 of relationships, friendship, acquaintance, dating, and messing with the married man. Yes, y'all. All right. So do I need to sing the theme song? Let's give it a little bit of a go. Welcome back to this channel. I hope you're sitting down, relax, candles. You want me to talk about some topics today, so let me tell you what I'm gonna say. Just wait. Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel with Anastasia, GHIRADELLI'S World. First and foremost, I want to say to Christy Love, I think her new name is I can't think of the new name of her channel, but it was Christy Love or something like that. Well, she know who I'm talking about. I ran across a video last night, and she was giving her condolence to me on last year about my son. And I want to thank you, my darling. You know, you're such a wonderful person. And I ran across the video last night, and it touched my heart, you know. And although my yum-yums and, you know, they gave their condolence as well. But I want to thank you so much, because that thing really touched me last night, you know, because I was just laying there and then I seen it come up, you know what I mean? Chrissy Dreams. And that was her YouTube name before, but it's something me now. I can't get it right. And I was trying to look it up on that channel, but I couldn't pull it up for whatever reason. But Chrissy Dream, I want to say to you, from me, Anastasia, GHIRADELLI'S World, sweetheart, thank you so very much for your, you know, for your your condolence. I so appreciate it, you know what I mean? And God bless you, and hope and pray that you would never have to endure this. I don't know if you have children or not, but if you do, you know, love upon them, you know, cherish them, and because when you lose a child, it's not a good feeling. It hurts tremendously, and like you said, you know, you would never get over it. No, absolutely, I would never get over it, because he's my child, he's my son, and I love him very much so unconditionally. And but I once again want to tell you, Chrissy Dream, thank you, my darling, and I hope that this video should reach you. I ran across it last night, although a year has passed, but I didn't see it come up before, but then last night it came up, and it was my face and your face beside it. And I thank you so very much, darling. Thank you so very much. And may God continue to bless you and keep you safe from hurt, harm, and danger. God bless you. Thank you, darling. So, hey, guys, you know, I told you that I was going to come in with a part 2 of messing with the married man. And also, I was coming in with the fact of the matter of, you know, being with someone, you know, knowing someone for so many years and loving up on someone, and you grew to love them, and you feel as though that you have this wonderful connection. You know, as I told you guys in the video yesterday, if you continue to stay in that atmosphere of being hurt, you know what I mean, then you allow yourself to be used, violated, and manipulated. So you have to, under every circumstance, you have to step out of that barometer, because if you allow yourself to continue to stay in that barometer, in that box, and allow this manipulation and use and mental thing that they do to you, you know what I mean? Then yes, they're going to keep on doing it. If you allow them to use you, violate you, manipulate you, walk over you, treat you like you're trash, and then also seeing other women and lie about it. The continuous lies, I do not condole. I don't deal with them. And guys, let me tell you something. Well, ladies and gent, let me tell you something. This is probably why Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world doesn't have a guy, because I cannot deal with the manipulative lies. Now, my wonderful yum yums, you all know that I have been in a relationship for over 9 years. I can never keep white clean. Look, I was in a relationship over 9 years with a married man. He was from Haiti, and I don't worry about him running across these videos because I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's deceased. I don't know. I don't know if his children run across them or whatever. His children know who I am. You know, at least 2 of them know who I am. And his wife also knows who I am as well. She never seen me, but she knows who I am. So when you get into a situation where you're dating someone, ask questions. Ask questions. Observe them. You understand? Learn them. Observe them. Get into their bio and find out exactly who they are, what they are, who they're dealing with. You know what I mean? And so with the situation, with the issue that I'm having as of now, you know what I mean? I cannot allow it. I cannot allow it because I thought that in this circumstance, you know, I thought that this person was in my corner 100. Now, I'm not going to say that people don't have their own trials and tribulation. I'm not going to tell and sit here and say that people don't have problems and trouble and financial issues, because I have financial issues. You have financial issues. They have financial issues. We all have financial issues. Whether we are millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, somehow, some way, something comes in and intervene and cause you to have a financial shutdown. And so, let me have a cup of water, guys. Yum Yums, did you have your water today? Did you have your water today? I don't want you to tell me a story. I want you to tell me if you had your intake. Agua, agua and leche. Leche is milk. I love milk, but milk don't love me. So what I do is now I drink the almond milk, the unsweet almond milk. It doesn't give me heartburn. It doesn't give me indigestion. It doesn't give me gas. It doesn't make me feel bloated. But when I drink regular milk with the red top, the gallon milk, love it to pieces. Baby, when I tell you, baby, it tear me to pieces. Okay, so let me get a little bit and finish this topic. Oh my God, that's so good. So, in a situation, in a circumstance when, you know, you think that you have someone that you can confide in, and, you know, and then you knew them for so many years, and then, you know, in the beginning it was good, it was sweet, it was just so humble, and, you know, you could just ask and you will receive, you know what I mean? But then as years progress and time passes and you get to know this person even more, you get to know them even more than you think. You know them better than they know themselves. So as the time progressed and the years escalated, you know, things did a switch. Things did a 380-yard turn. I was promised things that never were sent to me. I was promised things that I knew that I supposed to got and didn't get. I was promised to check my account and that, you know, of that sort, you know, to find out if it was there. But then all the while that it was not there. It was never sent there. It was never going to be placed there. Why? Because, and I don't care anymore. I'm to the point I don't care whether the person see this, whether the person likes this, whether the person got an attitude about it. You can accept it or you can reject it. I don't care. I am to the point now. I am through, just totally, completely, utterly, ridiculously through with it. Through with you, because the manipulative lies has been going on for some years now, and I don't need it in my life. If you mean me no good, if you cannot help me, I don't need you. Okay? And that goes for you women. If you have a man out there somewhere and he can't help you, and you can't watch his back and he can't watch your back, and y'all can't come together and join as one to be connected to one another to help each other out, but more so you want the other one to do more than the other one is doing, it ain't gonna work. It's not a relationship. It's not gonna be a relationship. So in my situation, in my circumstance, I just kept being promised things. I even was lied to face on a video chat with the sources talking on the phone, lying, manipulative lies, and saying, "Oh, hey, I'm just gonna just kind of paraphrase it a little bit. Audrey, I need you to send me. I want you to send this to Anastasia for me, and you know damn well that you wasn't talking to no one on the phone. You know damn well that you were not going to send anything to me. You know damn well that you've been lying to me for some years now. And you know damn well that Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world, you know me very well. You knew me for over 13, 14, 15 years to be precise. You know I don't take the BS. So when I come back at you and put you out on blast and hurt your feelings, you tell me, compose yourself. How dare you? How dare you tell me you need to compose yourself? Compose yourself. Don't tell me to compose myself, because I'm going to tell you just like this. If you had not lied to me for so many years and kept on lying and lying and lying, and the lies even got even worse, it wouldn't be this situation or this circumstance at all. And you know what? And I know, guys, yums, I know this is part 2. This is just individually going to be 2 videos, because I did the other one yesterday, and this is the part 2 of it. Listen, do not, girls and guys, do not allow yourself to be manipulated, violated, used, mischieved, cheated on, or none of the above, okay? Do not allow this to become a magnifying issue in your life, because if you allow yourself to stay in that equation, then guess what? You're going to be used. Guess what? You're going to be violated. Guess what? You're going to be manipulated. Guess what? You're going to be cheated on, okay? You're going to be told lies that are very, very much so deceitful lies. You're going to be told that they love you unconditionally. You mean the world to them, but it's all a damn lie. It's all a lie to get what they want out of you, to get what they want to achieve from you. And then when it's out of you and achieved from you, they step off like a thief in the night. So for me, guys, I know I'm probably looking kind of full up here and around here, right, guys? For me, you know that this is not Anastasia game. I don't play these manipulative games. If you don't mean me no good, and if you can't help me, but yet and still, and this go for any man. This is not only for this one individual, this particular person. This go for any man. You do not allow yourself to stay in that equation and let yourself be violated, manipulated, cheated on, hurt, mischieved, abused, physically, mentally, or financially. Do you get me, girls? Do you get me, guys? You don't let a woman use you, guys, and girls, you don't let a man use you, girls. Okay? This is part 2. And this is a situation, whether it be with a married man or not. This is a situation where it could be, you can grasp onto someone that you become to love and become connected to, knowing that they say there's 100 women to one man. I truly believe that. I truly believe that with every aspect in me, that there is 100 women to one man. And this is why spreading themselves, they can't, the main source that love them, the main source that cherish them, the main source that just unconditionally love them to pieces is the one that gets the cookie crumbs. Not the whole cookie, not half of the cookie, not a quarter of the cookie, the damn crumbs. I mean crumbs, baby, when you're doing like this. Okay? I don't need the crumbs. I don't need to be put on the back burner. If you can't provide for me, and we can't provide for each other, and we can't make this thing become one, then I don't need you. But yet and still, when they want some shishi, some kupanchi, some trutra, some truase, they want you to spread and ready your legs to enter into your shishi, your kupanchi, your truase. So what happens? You get up with a wet ass and nothing to show for it. Did you get your pleasure? You probably didn't get your pleasure, girls, but you can bet they got theirs, because you know what? That was the only thing they was aiming for. Can't buy you a bottle of damn soda, a loaf of bread, pack of cigarettes. I don't smoke, but they can't do shit for you. They can't do nothing for you. But when they want you to spread and ready your legs, you supposed to be ready, open your legs willingly, and give them what they want, but yet they can't even help you. What do I need with it? How dare I move a man in with me and he can't do shit for me? How dare I move a man in with me when you think you're going to violate me, manipulate me, walk all over me, and use me for my kupanchi, my trutra, my truce, and you can't do shit for me? Ha! Messing with the married man. Guys, you know the situation and the circumstance that I've been through with the married man. I don't know, maybe it's about a year, 2 years back in the video. I don't know if you can pull that up with the 5 videos that I made on messing with the married man. And I'm going to put it out there. I was messing with the married man from Haiti. Port-au-Prince, Haiti. For 9 years. In the first 3 years, girls, guys, when I found out this man's connection with his wife and his children, I should have stepped off them. But what happened? Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world was in a 14-year, 15-year relationship, and he perished. He died. He was my children's fathers when their fathers wasn't their fathers. Both of my children have different fathers, and both of their fathers are deceased now, and God rest their soul. And also the man that I was with for 14 years, he was the man in my life who helped me raise my children when their fathers wasn't even there to even give a damn about them or a damn dollar. And I was my children's mother, my children's father. I was my children's confidant, okay? And when this man passed away, the man I was with for 14, 15 years, I shut myself down and off from men totally, completely for 4 years, girls, guys. And then one lonely old day at work, well, not lonely, this bus driver, I see him every day. He comes in, he comes up. By the time he comes up and sign the clipboard to sign in to let the secretary and the manager at the office know that he's in there signing the clipboard, he goes back out, he sits on his bus, he waits for the after-school teachers. So when he's signing in, I'm signing out to go to lunch. One particular day, a so-called trail of trash, she know who she is, said to him, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife?" This lying, manipulative dog says, "No, why?" I don't know if he thought that she was trying to come at him or whatever. She said, and I was signing out and he was signing in and he was going back out to get on the bus. She said, "Because my girlfriend needs a man." And I'm looking around like, who the fuck is she talking about? She said, "Yeah, you, Anastasia, you," but you know, I'm not going to give my last name, my government name. "Yeah, you, Anastasia." So I said, "You know what? Don't pay her no mind, honey. Go ahead about your business." He was handsome. He was quiet. And I thought this man was, he's timid. He looked like he's timid. Come to find out he wasn't timid worth not 2 dams. Come to find out he was the biggest, quietest, homongler, truce man that you could ever lay your eyes on. He loved it every truce that he could stick his ping in. Yeah. So I just went on about my business. So before I knew it, she had signed out. I signed out. He signed in to go back on the bus to wait for the teachers. When I came back in for lunch, she went her separate way. I went my separate way to get my lunch. When I came back in from lunch, she approached me and gave me a paper with this number on it. And she said, he said to call him. Let me tell you girls, let me tell you guys, it took me 3 months before I even called him. See the man every single day come in. "Hello, how you doing?" He looks at me in a way that, wow, she didn't call me. Because I'm not approaching no man first. You don't mean that much to me, but I look like I'm gullible for some ping ping for a man. You know what I mean? Ping ping, that eggplant, girls. You understand? I'm never gullible and desperate for some eggplant. It's too much eggplant out here. And when you get the eggplant, you better remember what you're getting when you get it, because you don't know if that eggplant is on a DL. And I don't discriminate, but I'd be damned if I would let one enter me, not knowing the situation or the circumstance. And you shouldn't either, girls. And guys, you shouldn't deal with a woman if you don't know what she's out there doing. I'm going to put it for a tick for a tat either way. So I didn't call this gentleman for 3 months because I was dealing with an issue, the gentleman that I was with for 14, 15 years, although he had someone too. He had someone too. You understand what I'm saying? But he was good to me. These other ones, they want to just get in between your legs, mesmerize your through, your shishi, your through, and keep it moving. So I'm setting a pride example for the situation that occurred now with another gentleman, another married man. But the difference is way beyond a far, 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 far place from me. Thank God. Because listen, if I would allow myself to be manipulated by this person, if they was in where I reside, it would have been a whole different story. And let me tell you something I learned from that Haitian man. I learned from that Haitian man that I was with for 9 years. That man loved the women. That man loved the trosse. And I really believe that the man loved a little bit of DL. So when I found out everything I needed to find out about that gentleman, I broke it off. Hurt, devastated over him. Almost had a nervous breakdown because I was so inclined, so infatuated, so in love with this man. But all I kept seeing was red flags. All I kept dreaming, and God was revealing everything to me about this gentleman in a dream. And I said, something's just not adding up, girls. Something's not adding up. You know that song I say, I had to call on his name, y'all. Jesus. Oh, I love his name. Yes, I do. Yes. I had to call on Jesus. I said, reveal what I need to know, because something in my spirit just don't feel right. And let me tell you something, God revealed every nook and cranny of this married man. And that's why I say this one here, thank God that they're way beyond and far away. Because listen, I will not, shall not, cannot, will not allow Anastasia to be manipulated, violated under no circumstance anymore. Okay, with this one here, we became friends. This one here, we used to have fun on Skype and fun talking to each other on the phone and fun. And my feelings grew for him. But it grew in a way that it was love as a friendship, like best friends. Not as boyfriend and girlfriend. Not as lovers. Not as husband and wife. Not as, when I see you, I cheat with you. Because they're far, far, far away. Not that kind of relationship. And even if they were close, I could never, ever have been intimate with them. You know why, girls, guys? Because I know too much of them. I know too much of them. I know too much about them. And I know what they are capable of. First and foremost, they're capable of getting any woman that they want, because I've seen it on camera, the individual women. They're capable of lying and being mischievous and telling you, oh yeah, I'm going to send you this, that, and the other, and you never get it. Let me tell you girls and guys something. I ran around like a damn chicken with my head cut off. Every time I would call that man would never answer that phone. So now all of a sudden, I don't need you to feel sympathy for me, bro. I don't need you to feel sympathy for me. Is that what you feel, sympathy for me? I don't need you to feel that for me. Because in the end, you still didn't give two shits. In the end, you still wasn't going to do for me. In the end, you just was a manipulative liar, and you continuously lied to me. And now, you think that I want to be bothered with you? I don't want nothing to do with you ever. Ever. You can lose my number. You can lose thoughts of being friends with me. Because friends don't do friends the way you did me. Friends don't do friends the way you're doing me. Friends don't do friends the way you lie and so mischievous to me. So for you to play this mind game, you can go ahead with it. You understand? You know, oh, well, you know, I've been hurt. Oh, I've been injured. You know what I mean? I have not been on WhatsApp. And I don't care if you know I'm talking about you. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. You see me clearly? Look into my eyes. Because I'm talking about you, sweetie. You lied to me. And you continuously lied to me. This is why I stepped out of that barometer with you. Because I don't no longer need your pity or your sympathy towards me. So you can go ahead with the lies, the mischievous, the cheating. Because I'm through. I don't need it. So girls and guys, always remember this. Do not fall in love. If you can make it possible, walk in love. Because when you fall in love at a very, very vulnerable time, you will be violated. You will be mischieved. You will be used. You will be abused mentally, physically, and financially. So I just wanted to bring that part 2 to you. Never allow yourself to mess with a married man. I've messed with one for 9 years, and I knew another one for over 15 years. Thank God I didn't mess with him. Thank God I know everything of him. Thank God I know everything about him. And I know what he's capable of. He could never, ever in life, even if he was here in the States, he could never in life touch my nakedness, touch my truth. You know why? Because I don't trust him. The name of the game is condoms, baby. Condoms. Because if you don't use condoms, although condoms can bust, if the man is too big, that's why they make magnums. But please do not allow yourself to be manipulated by a lie and saying that they're clean, they've been tested. Hey, baby, I don't trust no man without one. I have not been intimate with a man since I broke up with the Haitian guy. And it's not because of him that I'm not intimate with anyone. I choose not to be. I'd rather be safe than sorry. If that's the case, you know, hey, I can go downtown somewhere and buy me one of them things they call a ping ping. But I don't need it. Because I feel as though if God has it in store for me, a good man, an honest man, an amazing man, a man who will love me, cherish me for the rest of our life, and don't cheat on me, and he completes me and I complete him, and one hand washes the other, and we become one, and we grow old together, I'm all right about waiting. And you should too, girls, and you should too, guys. If you find that, if God has someone in store for you, men, a woman that's in store for you that completes you, and that will cherish you and honor you and love you unconditionally, and you become as one, wait on the Lord. So guys, if you should like this video, please like, comment, share this video with anyone, everyone, everywhere, all over the world. Reach over there, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of all of Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world videos. Messing with the married man, don't do it. Messing with the man who is married and you're supposed to be in just a friendship, but yet and still, they're really not your friends because they're not there for you, leave it alone. Step out of the barometer and do things accordingly and do things for yourself because you can make it on your own. You don't need someone dragging you down. Stay positive, stay blessed, and keep that peace and stay out of trouble and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. This is part 2 of relationships and messing with the married man. Hope you enjoy the video. Bye, guys. Happy Sunday to you. And happy 4th of July on Tuesday, I believe it is. Enjoy yourself. I love you guys. And Chrissy Dream, I love you, honey. Thank you so much. And I hope that you see this video, okay? Have a wonderful, amazing day. Bye, guys. I hope this video is recording. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah, it's recording. Look at my bottle of water over there, too. Bye, guys. I love you.